This morning on DC News Now.
You've heard me say 1,000 times that people who shouldn't have guns, felons should not be in possession of guns.
New details about the man arrested in connection to the death of a DC officer. Then, new details in the deadly high school shooting in Georgia. The suspect expected to make his first court appearance today. And a slight warm-up later today. We'll have a look at your Friday and weekend forecast. Virginia's lieutenant governor announcing her run for governor. Where the race stands this morning. And we are just 4 days away from the next presidential debate. How both parties plan to appeal to voters as Election Day gets closer.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Well, good morning. Happy Friday, and thanks for starting your morning with us here on DC News Now. I'm Tanaya Wright.
Yeah, good morning to you. I'm Corey James. We'll get to Shanika for more on those roads in just a moment. For the commute, let's start things off with Jackie for that Friday morning forecast.
Yeah, well, out there right now, we're just seeing those temperatures starting off into those 50s for most areas. We're still holding in the 60s for DC. We do have some pockets of low visibility, so be on the lookout for this, especially right around Manassas and along 66 there. And then back over towards Culpeper, about a mile. Less than that over towards Luray. And we do see that slight reduction up towards Winchester as well as Martinsburg. So in those areas I just listed, make sure you're being a bit more cautious. Temperatures out there right now, a little bit cooler back out towards Woodstock in the upper 40s, but for DC, we're starting off in those middle 60s. Later on today, we'll eventually see those high temperatures right around 80. Watching that cold front back out towards our west. That weak cold front will bring that chance for a few showers out there tomorrow. Out there today, just seeing a few sunny breaks through the afternoon with those highs right around 80. We'll feel a bit more muggy as well. We'll have more details with that weekend forecast coming up. Shanika's back. The latest on those roadways at the 6 o'clock hour. How's it looking?
All right. Happy Friday here. Here's what it's looking like right now along BW Parkway heading north and southbound. So this is through Anne Arundel, Laurel. You're looking good. You're seeing movement. So if you're heading to BWI Airport, not bad at all. But heading southbound, when you look at the maps, you'll see just some congestion. Really not bad at all. Earlier, we had an overturned tractor trailer right between 198 and 197. Again, heading southbound, that right side is blocked, and you can just see that red there. But other than that, you are looking good to go. You're seeing a lot of green out there, the inner and outer loop, and in the district.
All right, Shanika, thank you. Time right now is 6:01. Breaking now, WSSC Water lifting its water restriction requests in Prince George's County, parts of the southern area. The request started for parts of the county Wednesday night while crews worked to replace a section of a water main pipe. The project finished ahead of schedule, meaning those in the area impacted can return to regular water use. The agency says if your water, though, is discolored, you can run all taps on cold water until the water runs clear.
Well, the suspect accused of unlawfully discarding a loaded gun that ended up killing a Metropolitan Police investigator is due in court soon. Yeah,
27-year-old Tyrell Bailey turned himself in Wednesday. DC News Now's Liberty Simmons is live in Northwest DC this morning. And Liberty, we learned a lot of new details in Bailey's appearance in court yesterday.
Good morning, Corey and Tanaya. Yes, that's absolutely right. Now, Bailey is also set to face his detention hearing here on Tuesday. Now, he's not being charged directly for the death of investigator Wayne David, but he does face serious gun charges that could leave him behind bars for decades. And the U.S. Attorney's Office released these images of Bailey. He is indicated here in the red circle. Prosecutors say the images show Bailey jumping down from a wall on I-295 before unlawfully discarding a gun down a storm drain and taking off on a motorcycle. The incident occurred back on August 28th, just before 6 p.m. MPD investigator Wayne David tried to recover the gun when it accidentally went off, killing him. Prosecutors are charging Bailey with possession of a firearm by a felon, possession of a firearm with an obliterated serial number, and unlawfully discarding a firearm and ammunition. Neighbors reacting to David's death earlier this week.
I feel bad, because an innocent man died because of what he did. And I think, we all have to pay for the consequences of our bad actions. What else can I say?
And the grandmother of Bailey spoke to reporters outside the courtroom here during his first court appearance yesterday. And she defended her grandson, saying that he wasn't doing anything suspicious that night. For now, live here in Northwest DC, Liberty Simmons, DC News Now.
In Virginia, the search appearing to ramp up for the missing Manassas mom, Mopta Coughley Bott. Yesterday, investigators were seen looking near Manassas Christian School. The police chief says they did not find anything. This is one of several spots that have been searching for the 28-year-old nurse and mother. They have also been looking through the Blooms Crossing Community Camp Carondelet, an area of Blooms Park. Now, Mopta's husband, Naresh Bott, waiving his right to a grand jury in court. During yesterday's hearing, the judge called an initial recess to allow time to find an interpreter for him. And Bott waived his right to a grand jury to get a speedy trial. That means prosecutors have 5 months to bring the case to trial. Family and friends were inside the courtroom for today's hearing.
I have no doubt that the Commonwealth is putting together a very strong case. I think, there's a wealth of evidence that's already been collected by Prince William, through the crime lab, Manassas Park Police Department. They're processing that evidence. It's going to take time. Mr. Bott thinks he's smart, but I guarantee you the weight of justice is leaning hard on him, and we are going to see this come to fruition.
Bott's next court date is September 16th. We are expected to learn more about an upcoming trial then.
And new details this morning. The father of the teen charged with shooting and killing 4 people at a Georgia high school now under arrest. He is facing second-degree murder and involuntary manslaughter charges. His 14-year-old son being charged as an adult. The county sheriff's office says the charges against the father are for letting his son possess a weapon. Back in April, 2 parents in Michigan were convicted after their child killed 4 students at a school shooting, and that was back in 2021. And in Maryland, 2 students arrested for a gun incident. Montgomery County school officials say they're not really giving a lot of details at this time, but in a letter sent home to families, they say it was a serious incident in Silver Spring Tuesday, and police are investigating. Those letters went to families of John F. Kennedy and Wheaton High Schools and Odessa Shannon Middle School. All right, well, new this morning, a Spotsylvania County assistant principal accused of assaulting a 5-year-old girl.
Yeah, Assistant Principal Misty Kelly now facing charges for assault and battery. The incident allegedly happened last week at Spotswood Elementary School. Now, police say the girl's mother noticed bruising on her back and her ribs. The girl claims Kelly grabbed her because she did not want to walk. Kelly is now on administrative leave and agrees to turn herself into police. You might remember back in May, we first told you about a second-grade teacher from the same school that was also arrested after deputies believe they found drugs inside her classroom. In Maryland, 2 Montgomery County teenage boys facing charges for a shooting that happened Tuesday in Glenmont. This took place near Glenmont Circle. According to police, the 2 suspects, 13 and 15, got into a confrontation with another group of kids. Police say the suspects pulled out a handgun and the victims ran away. That's when the suspects allegedly chased them, and the 15-year-old is accused of shooting at that car with the other group of kids inside. No one was hurt. Both suspects are in custody.
And Fairfax County officials say thousands of people will be receiving a jury duty questionnaire, and it's going to be coming soon in your mail. It is important to note that this is not a summons for jury duty. Receiving the letter does not mean you're going to be chosen either. The questionnaire is going to help the government determine if you are qualified to serve. It can be returned by mail or easily filled out online. Some 70,000 people expected to get the questionnaire, though the county did not provide a timeline.
All right, do you have slow internet? If you do and live in Montgomery County, Maryland, officials say they need your help. They say you now have until Monday, that's 3 days, to submit your internet test results. Now, this extension is helping the county improve high-speed internet access with potentially $260 million from the federal government. This is what officials are asking you to do. Just take a screenshot of your test results 3 separate times. That includes a snap photo of your internet service bill, then submit those documents on the county's website to help them submit that information. And DC leaders are hosting the 2nd annual after-school resource fair tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. This will take place at Deanwood Community Center in Northeast. Families will get a chance to hear from government agencies and community organizations about the type of programs being offered, including college readiness, STEM, sports, and arts programs. The Washington Capitals celebrating their 50th anniversary season today.
Palmer Alley at City Center, D.C. will be decorated from top to bottom in Capitals gear, pucks, hockey sticks, and the team's logo. More will be suspended across the shopping center. Fans can enjoy music, games, and treats to celebrate the occasion. The Caps owner Ted Leonsis, as well as current and former players, expected to be there for photos and autographs. This is all happening from 12:30 to 2. The display will stay up there until November. Fans are asked to share photos of Palmer Alley in celebration of the anniversary. You can submit them at the team's website for a chance to win game tickets and prizes. And a new space for kids by kids. Monumental Sports partnering with the Washington House Conservancy to create a new playground at the Huntwood Court Apartments. It was all designed by local kids. It will be unveiled at 9:30 this morning. Wizards and Caps players will be there as well.
Hydesville, Maryland native Francis Tiafoe hoping to book his place in the U.S. Open final tonight. He is taking the court in New York City for the semifinal at 7. Now Tiafoe facing off against fellow American and longtime friend Taylor Fritz. This could be the Grand Slam final for the first time in his career with the win if he takes a big performance tonight. Now, this comes at the 22 U.S. Open when he reached his first semifinal. The junior tennis champion center hosting a watch party for Tiafoe's match. That's where he started his career. The watch party will be at the Hall in College Park, again at 7 tonight. And one of the Washington Nationals minor league teams heading to the postseason. This team's single A affiliate, the Fredericksburg Nationals, clinching their spot with the 4-1 win at home yesterday. The Fred Nats are playing their first playoff game at home next Tuesday. They're still waiting to find out their opponent. Tickets for that game start at $10. Time right now is 6:10. DDOT announcing it will adjust major circulator routes starting next month.
Yeah, a lot of pushback from workers and riders since this announcement. And Virginia's Republican Lieutenant Governor has announced her run for governor. Where the race stands coming up.
Let's take a live look outside this morning. Jackie, how are things looking?
Yeah, well, we do have some areas of some patchy dense fog, so take it slow, be a bit more cautious on the roadways. Later on today, though, we'll see a mix of sun and clouds as highs top out right around 80. It's going to feel a bit more muggy, too, but I'll have more details with that weekend forecast right after the break.